Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's October 6th, 2023, and I hope to go on a Single Lives Matter protest this October 24th. A little bit of civil disobedience and perhaps a little bit of hunger striking to raise some awareness about societal barriers to being solosexual. And I see this ending really well because I recently moved into a hostel. I live with 5 or 6 other people, and I discovered that you can speak a lot if you do it in a peaceful way, but be the bigger person, right? So my first couple of days there, I ran into a number of ordinary conflicts with my roommates. I live with a roommate who's actually a family member of the owner, and he had complained about me cooking fish. I mean, his complaint was a little bit over the top, but I became the bigger person by really cleaning up after myself and cleaning the sink that somebody else had left a disaster in. I don't know if it was the family member of the owner. And I tried to offer to clean the refrigerator. Unfortunately, I don't know what I can toss out. That's been a big soreness of mine. I would so much love to just be the bigger person and handle it. Now, the owner's family member, who's more or less trying to run the place, my first 2 days there, I discovered he had a little bit of a double standard, if you will. It's not solosexuality, nothing serious like that, but he complained about the fish. He complains about we're technically supposed to be quiet after 10 o'clock, and I don't turn on any music or any talk or go Peter Dislike or anything like that. The only noises I make is that I'm a little bit, I have ADHD, so sometimes I accidentally drop stuff. Like, for example, maybe I'll be making a phone call and then I drop the receiver, something like that. I move the chair a little bit too loudly. Those kind of noises. He complained about that. And I tried to be the bigger person when he complained and just, thank you. And then when I'm during the daytime, when it's okay to make some noises, I'll go clean up the sink, clean up the stove and all that. I so much want to clean up the refrigerator just to be the bigger person. So I think that was good training for what's to come on October 24 when I go protest at the Arizona State Fair. And I really see that going really well. I already seeing myself becoming a big influence on the single/solosexual community. I talked about how I'm not going to back down at the fair, even if I do get arrested. And I actually see myself coming out the other end of this, being the bigger person and being interviewed and all that. And then I can lead everybody to Hunt Brothers, the market, in either, quite a number of metals can be Hunt Brother today. Bismuth, indium, tellurium, tantalum, maybe tungsten, and then I'll really make out like a bandit on the other end of this thing. I really do feel, I'm thinking October 24th is Evelina Falenta's birthday. That's why I want to do the protest on that day, because if this day lives on in infamy in some way, I want October 24th to be recognized. Her great aunt, Mary Curry, has a birthday on November 7th. I suspect Mary Curry may have also been solosexual as well. When I read about all her other discoveries, I often think about the time after she became widowed as almost like a second marriage. It really does look like that, right? If you look at, not only did she make all these discoveries in chemistry, but she had written a number of cookbooks, it looks like. All of her material is very dangerous to look at, apparently, but thank God we have the internet now, right? And they're kept in a museum in France under like leaded glass. And so these 2 days, I hoped, first, October 24, I plan to do the protest and perhaps get locked up. November 7 is when I plan to tell people to Hunt Brothers various elements, including one that can be used to make Mary Curie's discovery, right? And maybe the other one as well, the one that makes watches glow in the dark. It's kind of interesting. The stuff that makes watches glow in the dark, we still don't have a way to make with a nuclear reactor. We still have to dig it out of the ground. So, but right now it's like a waste product. All right, so only 18 more days until I become very influential and potentially a billionaire. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.